Hello and welcome to the Quirky Cauldron. This is a walkthrough for Five Below and also Ross, and at the end I'll show you what I got, so stick around for that. Right now I'm showing you some of the really fun patterns they have for pajama bottoms at Five Below, and they had a sale. You could get them either $7 each or 2 for $10. So wow, that's a pretty good deal for a couple of really nice micro fleece pajama bottoms. And it was really difficult. I did pick some up, but it was not easy trying to figure out which ones to purchase. But yeah, lots of great styles. This was fun. They had science kits for $2. Oh, these would be such cool stocking stuffers. And I mean, even for the geeky folks out there like myself, I think that would be great fun. And they have Elf on the Shelf. I have never seen Elf on the Shelf at Five Below, but here it is. And it looks like somebody took a marker to the barcode, so they must have come from some other store maybe. And incense burners for Christmas. A little fa la 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 la. And some of these really large ornaments, stockings, you know, the normal good stuff. And they also had these really colorful plastic bulbs up on the top. And they even have some nutcrackers for $5. And they're kind of cute. I mean, the bear ones to me are like, aw. I thought they were adorable. And they have some of these ornaments. They're kind of fun, aren't they? Oh, look at that. We've got some Harry Potter. We've got some Jurassic Park. We've got some ranch dressing. And I was like, what is this? It's like a squishy thing. I thought it was something to eat at first. I guess I was hungry. And yeah, of course, they had other snacks and speakers and, you know, all the kind of fun things. And there's some stuffies right there for $7. And I am a rubber ducky collector, so I always have to go and see what's new. And they did have some new ducks. I was like, oh, okay, I see you, new ducks. And here's a quick overview of some of the mystery. Well, they're not quite a mystery anymore, but some of them still have the blind boxes. But yeah, some of the little fun items. And I took some stills. I forgot to do video, but here are some of my favorite shirts that they have at Five Below. And I hope that you enjoy them too. And the next clip will be at Ross. So stay tuned for that. Now we're in Ross, and I am so surprised by all the cool things that they have. I should have known, but I know now. So Ross is now going to be on my rotation. Look at all these. Some of these are Transpac. There's even Blue Sky in here. There's some really, really nice items here. This little village is by Transpac, and it has such a retro look to it, so vintage. There's a lot of pieces like that. Not quite the Grumpy Cat, but I kind of think the mug is fun. It's different of the Grumpy Cat. This mug is adorable. Again, I mean, doesn't that look so vintage? And this one as well. Oh, they're so pretty. And look at the snowman. And these have toppers on the mugs as well, which is also nice. This is Blue Sky. It's too bad it's chipped, or else it would have come home with me, because what a deal. This is also Blue Sky. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Yeah, and also Santa here, he is also Blue Sky. Such a nice price. I did not know Ross had these types of items, so okay, Ross, I see you now. More vintage inspired looking to me. Oh gosh, I love that mug. I'm sorry, I think I've picked it up like 15 times. It's so cute, isn't it, darling? And these, oh, adorable. So sweet. These, oh, look at those little deer, and they're salt and pepper shakers, and this gingerbread mug. Too cute. And these are a 2 mug that make a nutcracker. Fun. I love it when they do stuff like that. And if you got the mug, you could get the salt and pepper shakers to go with it over here. But really, they had a lot of adorable things at Ross. Like this. It's like a teapot and a cup together. And this one, he's like, it reminds me of a hot tub. He's like in the peppermint hot tub. Although if he was a snowman, that wouldn't work too well, would it? Oh, this is adorable. It's really, really cute. Love the design. We have Santa. We have a spoon rest. Everything. All the vintage. Loved it. Well, I mean, in this too. I go through loving the vintage and then the metal, like, deer things. I don't know. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at the face on that thing. It's so nice. I mean, a lot of it's pastel though, so if you have like the classic colors, it might not be your jam, but I make exceptions. And these are like the icon glasses. Icon glass inspired. That's it. I love those kind of glasses. And I don't know, I just thought that was cool. We've got the pink pink knives and scissors. And they had some really large glass ornaments like this one. And this is fun too for your hors d'oeuvres. And here we are, we found some more. Some more of the metal deer things. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really buying a lot of that, but I'm drawn to it for some reason. Doesn't make any sense for me, but I am. I don't know what that does. I'm curious. I wish I could tell. Yeah, big, huge donut ornament. And then they had a couple of colors in these disco Santa hats. And we had a few lonely nutcrackers, but I found one that I thought was really fun. In just a second, I'll show you. And this cloche with the wooden little village scene in there, that is really pretty. And it feels like it's, the glass was thick too. It felt like quality. And look at this distinguished gentleman. I liked him. He's kind of fun. Hello. And the hot air balloon, and they had different initials. So you could pick up one for your name if you wanted. And they had the Santa and some others. Cheez-Its. Some interesting little lady nutcrackers here. They're out on the town. And then they had some really large items, you know, for your, I don't know. I don't know if they're outdoor too or just inside, but they were pretty cool. Look at that big locomotive. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. And if you stay tuned, I'll show you what I got right after this clip. Hello, and welcome to the Quirky Cauldron. I am Lori, and today I have my haul from Ross and Five Below. I have to tell you guys, I am very impressed with Ross. I don't know if I've been missing out all along or if they've really upped their game, but I was so shocked to see that they had Blue Sky. I know they used to have Joanna Parker, and I think that's why I quit going, because a few years ago you used to be able to go in there and find some Joanna Parker pieces. I have Joanna Parker pieces from like 3 and 4 years ago that I found in Ross, but I haven't seen any this year, and I don't remember. I literally don't remember about last year. But so I kind of quit going because, you know, I didn't see any like brands that I was familiar with that I wanted to pick up. But when I decided to go in there the other day, was it was the art director. That's what it was. He wanted to go in there. He was looking for something specific. And I went with him and I was like, wow, there's some really cute kitchen towels. There are a lot of really adorable items too for Christmas. So I was like, okay, well, I'm pretty much sold now. Ross is coming into the rotation. So let's get into this and I'll show you what I picked up from Ross and Five Below. So the first thing I have here is this cute little ornament. So it is a glass ornament and it has a J. I have a lot of people with J's in my life that I care about. And I think I'm going to send this to my stepsister. Mm-hmm. Her name's Joanne, and I have several things in here, but this thing was only $3.99. I was impressed. So this is glass. The J is, sorry, it's loud out there sometimes. The J is made of wood, but the hot air balloon is glass. And I thought it was fun. And I do have a thing for like steampunk, hot air balloons, things like that. I don't know if she does or not, but oh well. We'll find out, won't we? And I found this towel, and you say, okay, it's weird. It's got giraffes and Christmas trees, but it looks also very vintage. And that's what I really liked about Ross is a lot of the items there were very vintage looking. This was $7.99 at Ross, but I really like this side. These are smashed on purpose, but they're kind of like pom poms. And they have ribbons over the ribbon print. I think, what is that? I guess some of the threading. But I just thought it was really cute. And I have a lady in my life, her name is Mary, and I call her Mama Mary because, well, the job I work at now, I trained with her for 9 months. So she still texts me to this day, and I've been working at this job for almost 12 years. She worked there for 43 years before she retired, and they're very thorough, the owners. So I trained with her for 9 months, and we grew very close, and we exchanged gifts for birthdays and Christmas and Halloween and things like that. So this was made in India, and I believe this is going to be 100% cotton. It says 100% handmade. It's just nice. I'm trying to see the content. It's not on here. It's set of 2. I'm trying to find, it's either, I'm not finding the tag. If I do find the tag so that you guys aren't bored, I'll put it somewhere down below or on the screen. But really thought this was pretty, and it does seem like quality. I have to tell you, I'm impressed. So, and if you can see, there's embroidery. The tree is not just printed. Okay, I know. Stop talking about the towels. I just think that Mama Mary's gonna like those a lot. I thought they were really pretty. And here is my receipt, bag, and I picked up this. Oh, it's so cute. So we have a mug, and I tell you, everyone I saw, the first one I saw had a chip nose. The second one I thought, oh my God, it's perfect. But no, it had a big chip on the handle. So be very careful if you are interested in any of their mugs, because I saw, I was like, because I saw so many of them that they had sneaky chips. And I really inspected this. I had the art director inspect it too, but I thought it was so cute, and it is a mug topper. So, and it is, it doesn't say who it's made by. It was $5.99, but it's just so vintage, retro looking, and I love it. I really do. I think it's adorable. I won't be drinking out of this. This will be decor, but it's so sweet, and I think it'll go really nice with the JP snowman that's in pink too. He gets a friend. We all need some friends, that's for sure. And I will show you. Oh, this. So that same stepsister, she loves pink. Pink is her favorite color, just like me. So she's easy to shop for when it comes to that. And this is Terry on the other side. This is Betsy Johnson. And you can see the terry cloth in there. But you get your set of 2. And they were $7.99. And I love that they're pink. So this goes with her ornament, because I don't know, I'm going with themes this year, it seems. I've been buying some themed type items, and also to go with that, okay, so it's $6.99 in a set of knives. Now, I kind of want to keep them myself. I'm not sure if I'm keeping them or sending them to her. They would match the towels nicely if I decided to send them to her. But I may keep them because I love pink as well. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I thought for $6.99 and they have their, little covers. I was, well, why not? I like. I thought that was a nice little price tag. And then this is for a doggo in my life. Does this one squeak? No? Hey, it's a ripoff. Oh no, it squeaks. So this is only $3.99, and this is for. I have I'm a dog. I'm a dog godmother to 3 doggos, and I would be godmothers to any dog. I love dogs so much. I like cats too, but cats don't always like me. I've been mauled by them. I used to be an animal rescue. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I don't know if I've told this story before, and if I have, I'm sorry. So I used to be an animal rescue, and I was that girl who would take a bunch of dogs to PetSmart. If you're in the U.S., you'll know what I'm talking about. So I would take them to PetSmart and try to get them adopted, and we would take them out of the shelters. And this is when I lived in Atlanta, Georgia, and those shelters were kill shelters. So I was in a volunteer organization called PVAR, which stood for Paulding Volunteer Animal Rescue, and Paulding was the county that we lived in. I lived in Dallas, Georgia. You probably have never heard of it, but it's not far from Atlanta. Anyway, let me show you this while I'm talking. I couldn't resist. Look, these are little deer, and they're so cute. They had that bowl too, but I was like, I'm not going all in. But what I wanted to say is, this is Transpac, and that's where Joanna Parker kind of got her start there. And this is designs by Pittix. So whoever Pittix is, she has a nice vintage retro vibe too. But I was like, these are so cute. And what did they cost me? $4.99. We had to have those. So anyway, so I would go to the PetSmart with dogs. I wasn't the cat girl. We had people for cats. We even had people with birds and turtles and things. Georgia, it was rural sometimes. And, there'd be all sorts of things. We're moving on to what I found at Five Below now. That concludes Ross. So one day when I got there extra early because I had a lot of dogs that time. And I had to move. Somebody had left their kittens, in one of the cages at the top, and I needed to take them out and put them in a carrier so I could put my dogs in there. Well, I realized why they left those kittens. They were feral, and there were little kids looking. There's a window that you can. There's like a window. Say I'm here. There's this like glass window or plexiglass, whatever, and all the there was kids and adults. They were looking at the kittens and stuff and trying to see what kind of animals I was bringing. Well, anyway, when I went in there to grab the first kitten, I picked it up and it dug in and did this. I saw the blood immediately start coming out of my hand. This is about the only time I wanted to fling a cat. But I didn't. But I was in so much pain. And I went through that 3 times. I kept trying to move my shirt over. It was awful. But no kittens were harmed. Only I was. But anyway, yeah. So I used to be an animal rescue, but the cats weren't really my friends. They didn't like me much. So I found this at Five Below. And I think this is really cute. These I'm sending to said stepsister, Joanne. So she's getting her towels, maybe knives, the ornament. There's some other stuff I put away. And also these. I thought they were so cute. Aren't they cute? Oh, no, wait. Or am I keeping those? You know what? I'm not sure. I might be keeping those. She might be getting these. I don't know, but I like these too. Okay, one of them is going to her for sure, and one of them is staying with me. So they're really cute. They're kind of flared at the bottom. All of them are like this. They have a little bow at the front where you pull them down. They're elastic waist, and they're very, very soft. They're not super thick, which is great because I'm in Southern California and I get cold when it's like 60 degrees out, but it's not a lie, not an exaggeration. But I don't need it to be super thick either. So these are made of 95% polyester and 5% spandex, and they feel like a dream. They really, really do. So I highly recommend if you're interested in one of these cuties. Okay, they're staying with me, and the other one's going to my sister. I don't know. You guys tell me which one you think I should keep. I'm on the fence. Kind of like this one, but then this one's so pink. I don't know. I don't. Either way, I think that was a good deal because there were $7 each or 2 for 10. So I got 2. And happy I did, I have to say. Now, the next thing I have, oh, I love this. So I bought this, look, Santa's favorite. I don't know if that's true or not, but we're just gonna keep the dream alive. So I bought this to wear in one of my collabs. We have some collabs coming up. I have been invited to be a part of 2. I'm not a host, but I am part of 2 collabs, and I'm very honored that I was invited. Both of them are very interesting. They're both different. And I hope that you'll check them out. The first one is on the 30th of November, and the second one is on, I believe, the 14th of December. So I hope that you will come back and, well, for all the videos, actually, please come back. But I also hope that you'll come back for those because I think that you will find the themes, because they're themed, very interesting. I bought these because I saw Liz at Hello My Friend 64. Hey Liz. She bought these, and I don't know, I've never had these. There's Swedish candy trend. I was going to say Swedish fish, which I've heard of, but I bought those, and I bought another bag. No, wait, I bought that too. Hold on. I also bought these. So these are lemon raspberry, and these are vanilla strawberry. I don't know. I'm going to try one. So they look very much covered in sugar. They look gummy-ish. They're sour. They're good though, once the sour part wears off. These are actually tasty. Okay, I recommend. Those are good. But my mouth is like, it's sour, so I feel like I'm drooling. And I bought these because, well, I love the Tootsie Rolls with flavors, and these were half off. I just grabbed a bag because I'm a child and I need all the sugary sweets, right? No, I don't. I also picked these up. I have a Shrek duck. I collect, in case you're new, if you're new, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. And I'm super happy about anyone who's here, especially my returning people. Thank you so much for coming back. Shrek duck. I collect these things. And I don't know. I think it's the curl that got me. And I love Tubbs. Tubbs makes the best little rubber duckies. And I can take them out of their boxes because they're mine. I'll show you. If I can get it out. Come on, Superman. Superman does not like me. Okay, we're going to have to rip the box because... Okay, we got him. Look how cute he is. He's adorable. And then we have Shrek. And let's see if we can have better luck getting Shrek out of his little package. Oh, he's so cute. Stop it. That turned out really great. I really am impressed. So they're both really cute, but I'm really cute. Okay, and the last things I picked up, I think would be great stocking stuffers for kids or just curious, nerdy adults, but definitely for kids. So we have this alligator. So it's like a specimen kind of thing. I don't know. You're supposed to slice through the slimy body to reveal what's inside. Okay. Awesome anatomies from Unbelievable Science. I just thought that was fun. This is 8+. These were only $2 and they're for ages 8+. That's me. So it comes with a slimy alligator with skeleton and a dissection tool. Okay, that's all you need. That's all you need. Then I got the bubbling beaker because that sounds like fun. And this one's ages 6+, even younger. Again, $2. And this one comes with a beaker, a bag, 2 bags of dye, a bag of mineral oil, and instructions. And the last one I got was a crystal unicorn, and they had like 4 or 5 other ones. And this one is for ages 6+. And it includes a unicorn head, a bag of crystal powder, and instructions. And I think what I'm going to do is open these up and do a short or 2 or 3 shorts, depending on how long it takes me to do these. And if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. And that way, if you wanted to get some too, but you wanted to know, are they worth it? I could try them out because I'm a child and I like this kind of stuff. I'm not even kidding. I'm looking forward to playing with those, especially the alligator and the beaker. The crystal unicorn is just because it's pink and it's a unicorn and it's crystals. Why not? Who wouldn't want that? I don't know who wouldn't want that. So that is my haul. Besides for the collabs I have coming up, I have plenty of Temu. I have a bag that just arrived today, which I kind of want to get into it, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna slow my roll. But I do have a few little gifts in there, and I have a lot of home goods over there, and it's all Christmas. I don't think there's anything else in there except for Christmas. Most of them are gifts, so I'll be having a home goods. It's Home Goods and Marshalls. So Home Goods Marshalls gift idea kind of video coming up soon. And I also have things from Michael's. And I have a little bit from Target too, but it's just from the dollar spot. So I really need to go and check out Target proper and see what's in there for Christmas. I know I've seen some shorts from Maggie at Deal Distraction Diaries, and she showed some really cool stuff. So you should check out Maggie's Deal Distraction Diaries. And also, Lori at the Loving Klutzes, she did some really cool Michael's walkthrough. So you should check that out. She did a really good video. I'm so excited for her doing the walkthrough. I want all my friends to do walkthroughs too, so they know what it's like. And then Trisha over at Trisha's house, she's been steady posting really cool Christmas ideas, and there's a couple of others. I'm going to put people down below. I'm going to pin them below, and hopefully you'll go check them out. But these people for sure have been putting up some really cool content of ideas at the stores. And there's also Tony at Chica. Oh, there's so many. I have so many really great content creators that I follow, and they do such a good job. So I'm going to try to find her really, really fast. Why I can't, her channel isn't coming to mind. I don't know why. Here it is. Visit channel. Creative Chica Hauls and more. Creative Chica Hauls and more. She does a lot of, she finds some really cool stuff. She found like everything and more that I wanted on my Halloween wish list. She found it last year. It feels like a year ago, that Halloween. But for this year, I mean, everything and then some at Marshall's, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, all of the places. I was like, whoa, I couldn't believe it. Seriously. I'm going to put their channels over here, and I'm also going to link them below. And I highly recommend that you check them out. I don't think you'll be disappointed in the least. I think you'll be like, whoa, where have these people been all my life? If you don't already know of them. And I think that is about it for now. Oh, don't forget about Liz either. And hello, my friend 64, but I think I mentioned her earlier. Okay. There's just so many. I could go on. Oh my gosh, I have to stop. You know what I should do is just shout out some channels each video. That's what I should do. Maybe I'll start doing that so that you guys can also check them out, because I feel like if you like my content, you'll absolutely love their content. So, okay, enough of my talking away. I'm going to let you guys go, but I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. And the art director, he made an ending to this video. He put a little end spot together that kind of matches the beginning. I want you to tell me what you think of it. So that's going to be the very next thing you see. And until the next video, I hope that you have a wonderful evening or day or whatever. And I hope you have a great week. And if you're in the States and you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you have a wonderful and blessed Thanksgiving. And I will talk to you again very soon.